70 Series LandCruiser, guys. We've got one of our favourite builds back in the shed. Is the V8 dead? Is it going to continue? We don't care. We love this thing, so let's have a quick look at it. So guys, this vehicle is a little bit special to us here at BAW. Darren, the owner of this vehicle, actually came to us a few years ago when we were in our old shed, kind of before all the game-changing builds were a thing and before Sandy Talk was stupidly popular. He had a bit of a vision on what he wanted to build. Now, for us, the reason why we love seeing this thing back is it's just one of those builds that we put together that just works, but specifically for Darren. So I wanted to show you guys some finer details on what he did just for him. All right, if you didn't notice, what's different about the front of this vehicle is my mate here sitting on the bull bar. Definitely a bit of a nostalgic thing for Darren. And I'm just gonna say, if you know, you know, all right? So the reason why it's kind of pretty special, and you know, Darren didn't go halfway with it. We had to get a whole tab welded on here, repowder coat the whole bar. For us, it really, you know, resonated because it's something so personal to himself. As far as getting the duck painted in this specific grey as well, it was just something that was really special to him. So definitely one of those things that when it comes back in, it just puts a little smile on your face. Another personal touch for him, reference to a song. It means so much to him to be able to do this and make this vehicle into what you guys are seeing right now. All right guys, let's talk a couple of the actual items that Darren's put on the vehicle, things that he wanted and things that we suggested as well. So a big thing that he was after was no dusting in the engine, so he did go for a GSL airbox. Look, there's a whole lot of speculation on the old ones. Do they seal properly? Can you get it to seal properly? I'm just gonna leave that up to you. Personal choice. Big thing for us here at BAW is the Safari RMAX ECU system. So this being a brand new vehicle, he wanted to have that particular system because of the support and the warranty that those guys can offer along with that as well. And obviously he went with a bit of the filtering system to go along with that. So Safari's full pre-line and their oil air separator system as well. That's what you'll be seeing underneath the bonnet here. And then something that is a bit of a favorite from mine is the Invicta Hybrid Lithium. That was another thing that we kind of suggested to Darren to go, hey look, we know what you're using the vehicle for. We know you do a bit of camping, work lights, things like that. So something like this just ticked all the boxes. All right, interior time, let's have a quick look at the hero of the day, especially for me. I love it when you put these things in. Automatic gearbox. This was a big thing for Darren as well, just due to the fact that he does have a sizable caravan that he is towing with this vehicle. If you know 70 Series, they are a little bit of a thing to drive. You have to drive them. You can't just sit back and driving Miss Daisy type vibes. You know, that live axle in the front, they can definitely have a bit of a mind of their own at times. But putting this gearbox in just makes that so much easier and nicer. And coupling this up with the Safari RMAX system, they drive so good. And that sixth gear that you get with this box, when you're on the highway, it's sitting at like, I think it's 1,500 RPM in 100k an hour. So you get really, really good fuel economy as well. This, comparing it to the good old four-banger that you can now get for the 70 Series, would it be better to have a V8 with one of these from factory, or do you think the four-cylinder, because it's a 6-speed box as well, do you think the four-cylinder is still gonna beat basically a V8 in this configuration? That's definitely something that would be kind of cool to see if Toyota ever did it. But the guys at Wholesale Automatics have done it. Totally changes the way that these things behave. So for him, off-roading and towing, and mainly towing, was the biggest part of why he went down the road of modifying the vehicle so much, especially to this standard. Okay, another reason into why we love this ute and personalised touches from Darren himself. The Boss Aluminium, these guys actually came together for us and did a specific dog box for the Pooch, but it's luxury, mate. It's absolute luxury in here. Look at this. He's got his own little bed in there, blanket, and he's got his own Sirocco fan that we installed in the dog box. So he's got a nice little hatch there, so we're getting some, you know, fresh air coming in. But Sirocco fan for your Pooch, like, man, that's just next level. That definitely was not me. I'm not that much of an animal lover, so it's like, it's a dog, bro, just throw him in the back, that's what happens. But again, that's why I love this, because Darren was like, no, it's gotta, you know, gotta have a little bit of comfort. Put the fan in there, the Pooch is just having the time of their life. Mate, it's like having air conditioning. How's it? Now, I've been talking a lot about towing, and he's got a caravan, so why does he have a rooftop on the top of the canopy? Bush Company rooftop, and the awning is actually mounted to the rooftop on the other side, so it's full 270 awning as well. Why did he do that? Because the way that Darren wanted to use the vehicle was the van is taken to a home base, so he'll go out west or whatever he's doing. He'll end up finding a good spot where he wants to tow the van to, and then for the more tough stuff, leaving the van there and then being able to do day trips, overnighters, 2 days. He likes to go remote. Well guys, that is a couple of highlights that I wanted to show you that really personalised this vehicle build for Darren. And I just wanted to show you a little bit, you know, the 70s can all kind of feel the same, but there's a reason why the people behind them are really building them to something that they would like to use. And look, let's just be upfront. The 70 series is still kind of the icon of outback touring in Australia. You kind of can't beat them with a stick. They just keep going. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see all the details on this build, have a look in the description below, guys. I'll throw a list in there of everything that went into the vehicle, and you guys can check that out. But hope you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you next time at the Boar Shed. All right, let's do it. Hello.